Hey everybody, this is Phil from Hope Frontier, and I'm so excited you're with me today as we continue our God Is series. Before we get into our theme today, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and share this with your friends so they can learn how they can step into their new frontier with hope and excitement. So today, we're talking about that God is a protector. Now, we know that God has created us and God has a future for us. So that means that God is going to help us and be with us and protect us when things are going against us. It says this in Psalm 121 verse 5. It says, "The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade." Now this is such an amazing encouragement for our lives because there's so much uncertainty and there's so much doubt that we face in the world. So when we know that our God is actually a protector by nature and by heart, it's going to help give us the confidence and strength that we need so we can continue to move forward and do something big for God. Now in our lives, it may feel like there are so many things pressing against us at different seasons in our life. And no matter where we turn, there's either destruction or pain, or sometimes we just have a lack of direction. We don't even know where to go, where our next step should be. But let me tell you that as we're facing these hardships in our life, we can always turn to God for our solution and our strength. In the Old Testament, God was likened to that of a great eagle. It says it's in Psalm 91 verse 4. "He will cover you with his feathers. He will shelter you with his wings. His faithful promises are your armor and protection." Now, a great eagle has amazingly massive wings, and it protects its prey against all different predators that try to come at it. Now in our lives, God has something big for us, but we need to develop and we need to strengthen ourselves so that we can actually reach that amazing potential that God has for us. And so as we go about our lives, God is going to help us in certain circumstances so that we can reach the fullness of our potential. Now, before we have Jesus in our life, we're actually very susceptible to the problems of the world. We don't have that supernatural blessing and protection in our life. But once we get God in our life, once we have that salvation from Jesus and that restoration, we get the blessing of protection. It says this in Psalm 91 verses 5 and 6. It says, "Do not be afraid of the terrors of the night, nor the arrow that flies in the day. Do not dread the disease that stalks in the darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at midday." It doesn't matter what's coming at you because God knows what's going on in your life. If we face some sickness or if we face some problem in life as a Christian, there are a few things that are going on. One, God may allow that to happen because He knows it's going to actually strengthen us and help us in our future. There are many times when our weaknesses or our situations become one of our greatest testimonies to help other people, or it's a launching pad into a new career, a new venture we never thought we could do. Or there could be a situation where some people assume that having God is a magic potion, and if you walk off a cliff, all of a sudden you think that you'll be safe. And that is not how the protection of God works. If we're not living with godly wisdom, and if we're doing things that are going to put us in harm's reach all the time, we may suffer the consequences of those actions. But luckily for you and for me, every day we have a chance to put on the armor of God. It says this in Ephesians 6:11. "Put on all of God's armor so you'll be able to stand firm against all strategies of the devil." The devil wants to continue to hurt us and destroy our future, but God is our protector. And God is going to be there to strengthen us and to keep us healthy against His plots and plans. There are so many times in life even that you don't even know you're being protected. There could be times when in your office or in your school someone is plotting something, but God foils that plan. We have to understand that no matter where we're going in life, if we have Him, God will make sure that we live out our purpose. So we can step forward with confidence and excitement, because as we live life with our protector, He's going to help make sure that we live out our future His amazing plan for us as long as we continue our relationship with Him and live in a way that honors Him. So let me tell you again, God is a protector.